What's up, people? Welcome back to International. Whether you're somebody who's planning to come to Australia in 2020, or you're someone who recently came to Australia, or someone who's graduating within 6 months or a year, or a recent graduate, all of our lives have been affected by COVID-19 differently. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how your life is affected by coronavirus and what are the best measures that you can take. So if you're an international student who's planning to come to Australia, or you're somebody who's already in Australia, this video is just for you. So, check it out. Before we get into the video, I wanted to thank all the people who take time and efforts to comment and like the video. I want you guys to comment under this video when you're planning to come to Australia, or if you're in Australia, which semester you're studying in and how this whole coronavirus situation has affected your life. Getting back to the video. If I was to come to Australia in July 2020 or 2020 in general, I would be super disappointed right now. Because when we are going to study abroad, or when we are planning to study abroad, and that is going to happen in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months, our excitement is at its peak. We are thinking about how we are going to live independently, how we are going to make friends from all these different countries, how we are going to get our first job and first time pay our rent, pay our expenses. But because of this COVID-19 situation, we have no idea when the borders are going to open up or when you'll be able to come to Australia. And it is super disappointing because nothing is in your hand. You have no idea when it is going to happen, because some of the reports says that this lockdown can go on for next 6 months. And it is easy to feel that you're in the worst possible situation, but guys, trust me, you're not. All you have to do is, if you have gotten an admit, stay in touch with that university to know if there are any official news from that university, how you can proceed. If you want to defer a semester, just let that university know that you would like to defer a semester because you would not want to do that semester online. Moving on to all the students who came to Australia in last 6 months. Imagine this. If you came to Australia in January, February, March 2020, you just started your university. You went for a university or a week or two and the whole lockdown happened. So right now, you're paying rent, living in Australia, applying for jobs, but it is super hard to get jobs. Even when you want to make friends, the only way you have is to make friends online. That is a very difficult situation to be in. If you are this person going through this whole situation who came to Australia in last 6 to 8 months, write it in the comment section what are the other problems that you're going through. Now guys, if you're in this situation, it is really hard to feel that you're not in the worst case scenario. But imagine this. If you were to graduate in next 6 months to 1 year, you would graduate in a time when economy is not flourishing. There are not as many jobs as it would have if the economy would be better. And you would be graduating in next 2 years or 3 years, and by that time, economy would have recovered greatly, and that's why you're in much better situation to be in rather than somebody who is graduating in next 6 months or 1 year. And guys, if you're somebody who's graduating in next 6 months or a year, it is hard. It is super hard because when you'll graduate, you won't have as many jobs. There'll be a lot of people who would be unemployed applying for the same jobs that you would be applying for. And what are the things that you can do to make sure that you stand out? And there are some of the really basic things that you should start with. And the first thing is making sure that LinkedIn is appropriate. A lot of people think that the LinkedIn is appropriate, but they really don't know what an appropriate profile looks like. If you want to know, we have a video specially made on how to get jobs through LinkedIn. I'll give the link in the description. Go and watch that video after this video. Another thing that you can do is apply for virtual internships. If you don't know what a virtual internship is, just type virtual internships. You'll get to know what it is, and a lot of companies offering those virtual internships. Another thing that you can do is get a new skill, develop a new skill, so that when you get out of this whole self-isolation, quarantine, COVID-19 situation, you have an extra skill on the top of what skills you already had. And if all of these things you think are hard, then the easiest thing you can do is add people on LinkedIn and have a conversation with them. Just ask them about what they are doing, how they are doing, what is in their industry, and develop a relation with them. Whenever you talk to them, just don't ask for a job. Hey, do you have any opportunities that I can go for? No. You have to ask them about their interests so that you can build a relation, and that will help them remember you, so that whenever an opportunity comes up, they'll remember you rather than remembering all the people or going through all the CVs that they receive. So these are the things that you can do if you're a recent graduate or graduating in next 6 months to 1 year. I hope this video was helpful and you guys stay motivated, because we all are in this together. Hope you loved the video, guys. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. If you haven't liked the video, like the video, because that helps us reach out to more and more people. Write it in the comment section which situation you're in and how you're dealing with this whole COVID-19 situation. See you in the next video.